Lisa, you have been not only in ministry, but you have been in the church world and been leading with your husband. You've been married to for over 3 decades. You have children together, you work together, and you guys are both two independent and strong leaders. Does that pose any challenges or interesting dynamics that co-leading, co-living, and two strong independent leaders will bring to the table? Does that cause any fireworks?
Absolutely. It causes a lot of fireworks. And it's the truth that when you are going to work with somebody all the time, when you work with them at the office and then you live with them at home, it's a unique set of challenges. And we actually wanted to be up for that. Jesus said that marriage isn't for everybody, and marriage and working together isn't for everybody. But if you make that decision, you grow into a place of largeness. I love that John and I have been a catalyst for one another, that we have said, you know what? We are not going to live small. We are going to figure out how to do this, because there's a generation of young people coming up who want to both be strong. The women don't want to disappear and have the man strong, and the man doesn't want to disappear and have the woman strong, but they both want to be strong together. Adam and Eve were not one weak, one strong. They were both strong together. And so John and I began to really talk about what were our strengths. Our strength as husband and wife, our strength as leaders, our strength as parents. And we began to navigate those areas, delegate those areas, and then say, I empower you in this area. Like, for example, my husband is great with vision, but not so good with language. So he'll say, this is what we're going to do. And he, like, for an example, for our boys, he'd be like, these are the rules of our house. And it sounded so rigid. And then I would interpret it for my boys and say, this is what it looks like lived out. And so you have an opportunity to grow into a larger life. You have an opportunity to grow into larger challenges. And we've just used it to be actually an example of we can actually do this. We can have two people that are strong with completely opposite personalities. And it's going to be an adventure. It's going to be a challenge, but iron is going to sharpen iron. There's going to be friction, and there's going to be passion.
So for the woman who is watching and hearing a strong, independent leader co-leading with a strong, independent man, and she feels like she's a little stuck. She feels like she's not at that place where there's a celebration of both giftings or both strengths. What do you tell her?
I think I'd tell her what I tell everybody: your gift will make room for you. My husband didn't initially say, oh, honey, I want you to do all this. I actually got behind him, supported him, sewed into what he was doing. And whenever you begin to open doors for other people, God will open doors for you. And so I just was very strategic to understand that I was going to honor what was honorable, but not enable what was dishonorable. I wasn't going to enable competition. I wasn't going to dismantle that. I was going to say, we are a team effort, but we are going to go ahead and we are going to not just say, you're the team, we're the team. And so I just would tell her, I would always say to your husband, I am for you. I am an ally. I am not an enemy, but we are better together than either of us are separately. So I'm going to honor your strengths. I'm going to cause your strengths to grow, and I need you to do the same for me.
Well, you are setting the stage for many to come and many to follow in your footsteps. So thank you for leading. Thank you for not cowering. Thank you for not backing down. And thank you for making a way for many to follow. We appreciate you, Lisa.